Hi there, I'm Miriam and welcome to Miriam's Manor. Today, you guys, you can see I have my tree up behind me. I am going to walk you through how I decorate my tree this year. Now, I'm gonna pop a picture up on the screen because I saw this picture maybe February or March of this year, and it literally stopped me in my tracks. I don't know whose tree this is. It was just a picture on the internet, but it completely gave me all of the inspiration I needed to decorate my home for this Christmas season. So today I am going to attempt to replicate this tree with a few minor twists to it. Now, for those of you who don't know, blue is my favorite color, which was why I was so drawn to this tree when I saw it. But I'm going to be using silver instead of the gold, simply just because I have a lot more silver Christmas decor than I do gold. And I didn't want to buy a ton of stuff this year to build that up. So I am going to swap colors slightly and a little bit of the style slightly. However, I'm going to try to stay as true to this inspiration picture as I possibly can. So if you would like to see how I do that, then just stay tuned. All right, so the only thing that I've done off camera is put up my tree topper, as you can see there. Now, this is the 27-inch umbrella display light that I picked up from Decorators Warehouse last year, and it just so happens to work so perfectly for the topper of my inspiration picture that I showed you guys. So that is attached by zip ties. I don't know if you can still see up there. Right there, I still have to actually cut that black zip tie down so that it is not going to be visible. I will put a link to this item in the description box if it is still available through Decorators Warehouse, and a picture up on the screen so you guys can check that out. I am starting off with this 10-inch oversized ornament, and I am attaching it with floral wire. I did pick this up at Michael's just a week ago, so I'm sure there are still more in stock. And just as an FYI, I am working on a 9-foot tree with a 54-inch diameter base. So in the end, I will tell you how much I am using of some of these larger things like the larger ornaments, picks, and ribbon. And next I am going in with 3 of these 8-inch oversized ornaments. All of the oversized items are in. I have 3 10-inch and 3 8-inch, with the very last 8-inch one back over here in this corner. All right, so now it is time for me to add my ribbon, and I know which direction I want my ribbon to go in already and the focal point and how I want it to look. So I am going to start over here, weave it through these 2 balls, come around these 2 balls, and then right in the center and straight down. Now, the only thing is, I know I want to go with the silver in this. I just don't know which silver because I have a couple of different kinds. So let me pull them out and show you what I am working with. I have 2 different kinds, and I do want to use both of these within the tree. I just am going to have to see how it looks with each one being that focal centerpiece that I was just telling you about. So this one is a diamond pattern glitter. It is going to give me all of the shine and the glam that I am looking for. And then I've got kind of this like disco ball silver, which matches the kind of disco balls, larger ornaments that I have just put in the tree. So I have that in a 4-inch. Both of these are 4-inch wires. And then I also have a 2.5-inch wired in the mirrored as well. So I'm going to just kind of drape both of these up, see which one I like best for this style, and go from there. Also, really quick, let me go over the blue options that I have. So I got this blue kind of velvet finish and a royal blue, and then on the flip side of it, it has this lighter royal blue glitter shine, which I absolutely love, like the matte with the shiny. And then on this side, I have a deeper blue, not quite navy, but it is a darker blue with a metallic silver finish on the other side too. That way, if I want, I can flip these around both ways and show off the different faces of the ribbon. Lastly, to tie in the blue and the silver, I have this blue and silver ribbon. It's got that same kind of suede velvety finish on the blue portion, and then this silver stripe going down the center. This is going to be added last as just a few accents here and there to tie both colors together. I am attaching this ribbon a little bit differently than how I have in the past. Today I am using floral wire because the branches on this tree are very stiff and they do not move. So I am tying the floral wire around the ribbon to create each individual loop, and then I am twisting the excess wire onto the tree. So if you purchase a real tree for Christmas every year and you want to attach ribbon to it, this method is a great way for you to achieve this look.
Hi, I'm Aliyah Simon, and this is my book, Jack's Life. It's about a young pup named Jack who's learning what it's like to be a pet alongside his owner, Peter. Join Jack and Peter as they go on an entertaining, action-packed adventure figuring out who they are. It's available on Amazon, and please buy the book and support it. I really think your grandkids or younger siblings will really enjoy it, so please support the book and buy it. Thank you. Bye. Now back to the video.
This is where we're at right now, and just an FYI, I will be releasing a full ribbon video separately from this one so that if you want to see the more in-depth process of this ribbon application, you can watch that video. And now all of the ribbon is applied and completed, and I am ready to move to the next step. I thought I was not going to do a big spray at the top for the top of my tree, but it's looking a little lonely up there, so I think I need to add a few things. And I remembered that I had these smaller ones that I'm going to fan over. So one thing about your picks, you guys, make sure you bend them, spread them around to shape them, but you can also bend these picks so that they kind of go inside of your tree and kind of cascade down over the front of it. And it just gives it a little bit more of a dramatic effect. So that's what I'm gonna do with these and add these to the top. Does that look like that should come down a little bit more?
A little.
Okay.
A little bit.
Mama Eve's here in the background. If you guys heard that.
Hello.
So we took a quick family break. If you can't tell, it's nighttime now, and I started this first thing in the morning. But if you can see right there out of this door, it's completely pitch black. So we just had a movie day. So I'm back at it again because I really want to get this done tonight. All right, and these are what I am going in with next. And I'm going to fill those in at that very tippy top too. But before I put them in, because these stems are really long, I'm going to bend this stem up like this so that it's easier for me to insert this into the tree. See how that's looking. Oh yeah, That's what I was going for. All right guys, so here is an up close look of what I was doing up here. And you can see how these branches, how I bent them down to come downward into the tree. Look at what I forgot to add. I just found these in a bag that I bought like 3 or 4 weeks ago in my office. And this is everything. This thing is like 16 inches from tip to tip. It's huge. So I need to rework some things around so that I can add a few of these in here. Now, I don't need to add all of them because I can save maybe 2 or 3 of them for my garland, for my mantle, and for my staircase. But I definitely need to add at least 2. Anyhow, I got these at home and they are $9.99 per stem of just stunning awesomeness. So, I mean, this is a large flower, but look at this. This is like pales in comparison to this size. Oh, pretty baby. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's a beauty. Okay, but I do see that I think I'd rather have these going back for this area here. Oh my goodness gracious. That is a good looking flower. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is doing it for me. Just 100%. Oh, it's so good. All right, guys. So this is where we are at right now. I am finally at a place where I can add some ornaments. So I'm going to start with largest ornaments first and then work my way to the smaller ones. All right, guys, and here is a look at everything with all of the ornaments. Now, I'm going to give you guys a tour of everything after I put the tree skirt on and after I look at this for a couple of days, because this is what I do. I sit back and I stare at the tree for 2 to 3 days to see what I want to change, and there's always things that I move around. So this is the look for right now, but it probably won't remain exactly like this. So I will show you guys the final product after I put the tree skirt on. All right, you guys, this is day 2 of this project. I just could not go on any longer last night. So I am working on the fabric this morning. This is the first layer of fabric that is gonna go down, and then I'm gonna put a portion of the blue over this. And the way that I decided to attach it to the tree is using the same floral wire, just running it through. I'm going to undo this part once I get ready to put it on. I just don't want this to like come undone from the fabric, so I twisted it. But then I'll use these 2 hooks to attach it to the tree, and I'm just gonna go down a line and create a bunch of little hooks like this down the line in the fabric and attach it to the tree that way. All right, so I have all of my hooks on my fabric now, and what I'm going to do is just take this on the lower branch on one of the sides, twist it on there, and then take this one separately and twist it around another spot, just like that. All right, so here is what it looks like so far with the first skirt on. Now, I did want to let you know, in the beginning, I showed you how I was putting it on closer to the tip, but it wasn't laying right. So I took it deeper into the tree and attached it deeper, and I like that much better. Even though there is going to be another layer going across the top of this, it still is like flowing down at the bottom nicely. So now I am going to go cut my blue fabric. My blue fabric is now cut, and to attach it, I am just going to put one bead of hot glue just like this, and then press it onto the silver fabric in the back. And I'm just going to do this every 3 to 4 inches down the line. All right, guys, so I have the tree skirt in and I am absolutely loving it, but I do need to finish this extra tail that I showed you guys that I left yesterday. So this is kind of the look that I'm going for, but honestly, I cannot stand this ribbon. It is so pretty, but it does not give me that curve that I'm looking for. In order for it to look like this, to stay bent, like the lines are so straight. So I am going to do this the Miriam way, and instead of relying on my ribbon, I am going to hot glue this where I want it. So I'm just taking this, folding it underneath to make the first little loop. And you can see here on the side, this is where I am going to hot glue the joints. One bead on each side. And that way it will allow me to fluff it like that, which is the look that I'm going for, that kind of rolled look, not flat look. Just like that. So I am going to just keep adding the one bead of glue to the sides to bring this all together. And look at how cute that is so far. Oh, I just love it. And I will definitely like fluff these better once I'm done. So I'm thinking I might want my third loop to be a little bit longer. Yeah, and then just have that little tail hanging like that. I think that would be cute. Oh, let me see. If I do them the same size, then that would give me a longer tail. I think I'll just do it slightly longer because I do like it a little bit longer. And by the way, thanks Diamita, because you sent this to me so many years ago and you will not believe how often I use this thing. I absolutely love this wireless, glue didn't take there. This wireless hot glue gun. It really saves me in so many ways. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. I love the stark contrast of that silver against the royal blue. And I'm just going to finish these extra tails and then finish adding a few picks that I saved for the bottom. All right, so these are the two separate pieces that I saved for this bottom piece to drape over, but I did weave them together as one. So you can see the little berries popping through here and there. And then I also curved and bent the branch so that it would curve down and hang over this. And that is just so cute. I love it. So I am putting these between the panels of ribbon. So I'm going to start over here at the end and work my way around and put one of these between each ribbon set. All right, you guys, here is the final product for now. And now that I have the tree skirt on, I will sit with this for a couple of days, make sure there isn't anything that I want to change. This is the final result. All right, guys. So it's been a couple of days. I've lived with the tree, and I don't know if you can notice, but I changed the bottom of the tree because I extended the fabric of the blue and the silver out. And I also loosened up some of the loops here within the ribbon and there, and also on this side, so that it can be more visible as it is flowing down like it was in the inspiration picture. So a lot of everything else pretty much stayed the same, but those are the changes that I made. But here's the deal. I can't really tell which style I like better. I do feel like this one matches the inspiration picture more. But I do feel that the other one was just a little bit more tidy looking, I guess. So if you guys could do me a favor and let me know which bottom base you like better in the comment section, because honestly, I love them both and it's really hard for me to decide which style I like best. So I appreciate your feedback and I appreciate your help on this. And I am going to give you a few close-ups of the tree now and show you everything in a little bit more detail. And then I'll also turn on the lights for you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today while I showed you how I replicated this tree. It was so much fun, a lot of work, but I do love the finished result. And I do have my notes here with how many different things that I used in this tree, such as ribbon and floral picks and things like that, to give you a good idea of how much you will need to recreate this look. Before I go over that, I want to ask you guys if you saw the video that I posted a couple of days ago. In that video, I gave you stocking stuffer ideas of some kind of out-of-the-box things that you might not think of to give away as gifts in stocking stuffers. And one of those things on my list was these Jessica drop earrings and this necklace from Ana Luisa. You guys, if you shop Ana Luisa in the link in the description box, that'll get you 25% off. And they have some beautiful pieces there at a definitely affordable price point. Most of the stuff in that video though is between like a $10 to $20 price point. So it's great things to just fill those stockings with for your loved ones. The second announcement I want to go over with you guys is my daughter Aliyah, who is 10, published her first book last year. I would love to ask you to purchase her book. We need just a couple hundred more sales to be able to publish book 2 of this series, which is already written. And that will definitely help us move toward that goal. And I thank you in advance and greatly appreciate that. The third announcement is the Christmas Village contest coming up. We are about 6 days away before I start receiving your entries on November 15th. And all entries are due December 1st at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So to submit your entries, you can send me an email to miriamsmanor@gmail.com as it's listed on the bottom of the screen here. I do advise that you guys set up a free Dropbox account that will allow you to send large files to me so I will be able to receive them. So to go over the list now of how much I used, let's see. I used 2 full 4-inch rolls of wired ribbon. I used 2 full 2.5-inch rolls of wired ribbon and 1.5-inch rolls of wired ribbon. I used 18 floral stems, so like the bigger flowers that you saw me put in there. And then I used 19 leafy stems, which are like these babies that I added to the tree. And then in the tree topper that I added 13 total smaller stems, 7 of the smaller white ones and 6 of the smaller silver ones. And again, my tree is 9 feet tall with a 54-inch diameter base. So I hope that gives you guys a really good idea and a foundation to start with, all the things you need to gather if you are interested in recreating this look. Oh, one thing is the fabric I forgot to tell you. I used a total of 8 yards of fabric. So 4 yards of blue and 4 yards of the silver to create this big wavy skirt at the bottom of the tree. So if I forgot to go over something, please leave me a line in the comment section and ask the questions. I will get back with you guys. Don't forget to like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, do all the YouTube things. That's all I have for you guys today. So until I see you again, stay safe, God bless you, and I will see you soon. Bye.